Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over the penny shopping at Dollar General, where you would start, what you would do, and what to look for. The first thing that we need to talk about is to never ask anyone, even random people that you see in there that might be looking for penny items. Don't ask anyone where the penny items are. If you ask someone that's also looking for penny items, they might point you in a different direction. If you ask any associates, then they might just try to go look and see if they can find anything to pull. The way that you're getting these items they are items that were supposed to already be pulled off the shelf. So if it's out of date or they're not going to sell it anymore, then it's going to start going like 25% off, 50% off, 75% off, and then it'll get to 90% off, and then the next week it should penny out. So all these items that are left are the items that the employees probably didn't see or find. So this is the items that you get to take with you. The first thing that you need to do is learn the different tags. So the different tags are going to be shapes like circles, triangles, stars. The shapes are going to be different colors. Now there's also dots, and the best way to know what the item you're looking for is to do the shape with the color with the timestamp. Now the timestamp could be F13, which would be fall of 2013, or it could be W15, which would be winter of 2015. This is why you want to have lots of screenshots. Screenshot some of the pictures of items that other people have gotten. I would also suggest ask for the barcode on the back. The barcode is not going to be wrong. The reason why I say this is because some items like this, these items don't have, you can see, they don't have any kind of color or shape. And even around here is the area that you're going to find most of like F16, F15. Well, you can see that this item doesn't have that. The only thing that this item has is the barcode to look for. So that's why I say the barcode is the best thing to go by. Mainly, all the party stuff is like this. You can see this one. It doesn't have it either. Nothing on there. And there's another party item upside down. But yeah, you can see this one. It doesn't have anything either. So that's why I think barcodes are the best thing to go by. That's just my personal opinion if you're a new person doing this. Now, sometimes there will be a pink dot tag with S15, and that has pennied. But some penny items will reset, which will be until S16. Sometimes things reset and they are still old things left behind that will still be a penny. Sometimes it just depends on the area around you, your district manager. Not all of the same items are going to penny at the same time. Sometimes there will just be pennies that no one has any idea of. So you won't really know unless you buy something and then you say, hey, this is a penny. Also, if you find something like that, share it with the group so that everyone else knows and they can go look and see if they can find it in their store. So that way everyone has an idea. If you think you have a penny item, the first thing you need to do is not ask them to price check it, because they may give you the wrong price. It's happened to me, and I know it's happened to other people. Or they'll tell you that they can't sell you the item because it's no longer in the system. You can still get that item. There is a policy, and I will link it in the description box so that anyone can screenshot it or print it, and then you always take it with you, because if they try to not sell you the item, it's against their policy. They have to sell you the item. If you think that you have found a penny item and that you see multiples there, make sure you put them all in your cart. when you go to checkout and if you only have one of the items, you can't go back and get more because the person that checks you out is supposed to go take them all off the shelf. Now, some of these items are not going to be in clearance. Some are going to be scattered all around the store. If you have a store like mine, they have, if you walk into the store and you go all the way to the back, there's literally 15 boxes of clearance stuff, if not more. And before they had their clearance event, like 2 weekends in a row, that's when there was even more boxes. Like, they were stacked up and stacked up on top of each other. So sometimes that could be a lot to go through. When you go through the items, make sure you don't leave it a mess. Make sure you pick the items up after yourself. If you drop something on the floor, just make sure you clean up after yourself and do not leave a mess for the employees to pick up. So there's a lot of people that ask me, how do they start penny shopping? The first thing that you need to do is you just need to read and read and read. You need to make yourself knowledgeable of what to do and what not to do. Yes, we have a Facebook group that has 20,000 members now. With that, you just need to screenshot pictures, barcodes, policies. There's people in there that you can ask questions to, but you need to do some work yourself. You can't just ask, is this a penny, is this a penny, is this a penny? Because the people that would be telling you if it is or if it isn't a penny, that's the people that have put in all the work to actually learn how to penny shop. So you just need to make sure that you're doing the work too. So just remember that we're getting these items because they're supposed to be pulled off the shelf and they missed something or they just didn't pull it at all. Those are the penny items. They could be seasonal, Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's Day. I know we have 4th of July coming up, so I'll give you a little tip. On July 4th, the day after July 4th is when everything is going to be a penny that has anything to do with 4th of July. These items can also be in the core inventory or items that are discontinued. So I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, I think, there was coffee creamers that had pennied, and that's something in their core inventory. So usually those items don't penny. But once in a while, you will get some of those items that will penny. Just always remember one of the biggest rules in penny shopping is never ask the worker where the penny items are. If there are penny items in the store, you need to go look for them. You'll not just have them in a certain area. Some stores, if you have a cool manager, which like no stores are like this, but I know I've heard of a couple. They'll have penny items in a certain area for people to just go in there and get. But that's really, really, really rare. So just make sure you go and you're looking for yourself. And just remember that you need to clean up after yourself. That's so important because I know we've had a lot of people that just leave the stuff how they found it. Or not how they found it, but how they want to do it however they want. No, if you want to go in there and get penny items, at least clean up after yourself. Okay, so I know we have a lot of people still wondering about the tags. With the tags, how it works is there will be the shape, like I said, with the color, and then a lot of the times it will still have like F16 or that to go around with, that goes with the date around the time, like summer, spring, fall, winter, and then it'll have the year too. So pretty much if, say, summer, since this is summer, summer 2016 is going to be pennied out now. Not everything is going to be in the clearance section. Some of the things will be in the other areas. But you just have to go in the store, look around. When I go to the store, I always look behind stuff because some people like to hide things. So definitely go and look behind the areas. But I would go, if you haven't really gone penny shopping yet, give yourself some time because it takes a little bit of time to get used to what you're doing. And I know some people like to hide from the managers. They can't stop you from getting the items. If you have someone that tries to stop you, call Corporate. I will leave that number down below also, okay? So just remember everything that I've told you, like how it works, how you start. Just read. You really need to read. That's the way that you're going to get all the information that you want. And join the group on Facebook. I'll link that down below too. Like I said, not everything's in clearance. Just remember that. Sorry, I'm going over questions that you guys have asked me in the group. But yeah, that is about it, I think. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple pointers before we go. Make sure you read a lot. Read everything that you can find. Also, take a lot of screenshots. Screenshots are going to help you so much. Yes, the dots and the stars and everything is good, but barcodes are the best. If someone else has a barcode that is a penny, more than likely that's going to be a penny for you too. And make sure you clean up after yourself. Do not leave a mess for the employees to pick up. If you do go to the register with a bunch of items and those aren't a penny, do them a solid and go put that up yourself because you brought that to them. I've seen people that have carts full of stuff and it's not a penny and they just leave it. No, you shouldn't do that. That's rude for one. Okay, now remember the tags, like I said, F16, W15, those are some things that you're going to find pennies. But remember, some of those items might reset. So, if you have a really clean store, what I would suggest, most items, the employees will pull them off the shelf Tuesday morning. As soon as they get there, they're supposed to pull them off the shelf. If you go into the store that morning, as soon as they open, and go try to find the pennies, you're going to have better luck if you have a really clean store than going throughout the week. Because that is when they will go to pull the items off the shelf. And just remember everything that I've told you. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I will answer them as quick as I can. And just follow our group, take plenty of screenshots, read. That's the best way that you're going to learn. Okay, well, like my video, subscribe. Remember, if you have any questions, comment down below, and I will answer them as soon as I can. And happy penny shopping. Have a great day.